everyone, it's Liam Catterson here, and today we are going to be reacting to the final 2 episodes of Season 14, and then we're on to Season 15, and then we'll probably going to do a little bit of catch-up with Season 16 before we're in sync with everything, and what a long journey it has been. So yes, the final 2 episodes, with the first one being Immersion, Warthog Flip. Now, I haven't done an Immersion episode in quite a long time. I only did the 1 episode, and I've been thinking of toying with the idea of doing more in the future, potentially, who knows. But we've technically got our second dosage, with Immersion, Warthog Flip. So yeah, I'm really, really interested to see, you know, this episode, and, given the Metal Gear episode that I watched, it was really, really fun stuff. So, and this is Red vs. Blue, and this still exists in the Red vs. Blue multiverse. So, I'm really, really intrigued to see what goes on in this episode. But, to be honest, I've really, really enjoyed Season 14. There's been a lot of crazy episodes, a lot of great, lore-based stuff, and I'm going to miss this kind of anthology stuff, but it'll be great to get back on track with the in-sync storyline stuff for Season 15. I know a few people are not too pleased with Season 15, but we'll wing it. So, with that said, let's just get into Episode 23, Season 14, Immersion, Warthog Flip. Let's go.
All right, dudes, I gotta admit something.
Oh.
We're a few stories in now, and I've had to drain the old hose since about Episode 2. Catch my drift. Gotta make it my #1 priority. You know what I'm saying? Been making a point to hydrate. Now I'm paying the price in gold. You're following me?
Yes, I'm following. Yes.
Now, don't ask how a computer program takes a leak. Just watch these guys mess around with some science stuff while I'm gone.
I don't know. I'm not gonna question it, okay? You're just a weird individual, Thick, okay? Just go for your little thing. Oh, it's like Star Wars. That was deliberate, wasn't it? Oh boy. Oh god, we got live action!
I can't slow down! There's no time!
Grab for one explanation for this reckless driving assistant! Why is the steering wheel's wrong side of the car?
Wait, you mean you don't know where we're going either?
Oh, great!
A bomb had been planted inside the Warthog, and that said explosive would detonate if we dropped below 50 miles per hour.
Oh.
Makes sense to me and Lopez.
This is the plot of the movie Speed, you idiot! I just love it in my head.
I'm trying
Just
to
bopping.
focus on what? Where are you taking us?
Oh?
Hey, Red
Who
guy.
is?
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that the power is still out of your base and your ice cream is getting pretty melty.
Oh no! Yeah, Grip's pissed! Yes! Someone's gotta eat it, otherwise it's gonna go off!
It's not just ice cream, it's rocky road, Simmons.
Red base doesn't have power. That means
It's
we're
gonna go
completely
off.
defenseless. Step on it, dirtbag.
What about Donut?
No
What
good.
about Donut?
I sent him to the store to give me some parts to fix the Warthog's power steering.
You mean the Warthog? Yeah! Oh!
Rocky
Oh!
Road, we're gonna crash, do something!
Warthog Flip!
The steering's
Flip.
not working!
And this car bomb could go off at any second.
No, hey, bomb.
There is no bomb. Just watch it.
Duck and roll.
Damn, this is sick. The worst part is they're going to make me fix the car. It's crashed. No explosion. Just a crash.
Oh, dang, damn it.
So the Reds are stranded. This is
Welcome to a very special Red vs. Blue Immersion.
Oh,
We've
this is
come out
great.
here
This
to
is
our
great.
Rooster Teeth Test Canyon to run an experiment with one of the most iconic and
So
beloved
similar
video
to
game
Blood
vehicles
Gulch.
of all time, the Halo Warthog.
Blood
Now,
Gulch
if you've ever
Valley.
played the game Halo before, the
I
players can
haven't.
often drive the Jeep in such a way that it ends up on its roof.
To get it back on its wheels, all a player needs to do is press a button, and
Oh.
it'll turn itself over in less than 3 seconds.
As you
Handy.
can see behind me,
Handy.
we have placed a real-life
I'm a complete
Warthog
noob
very
to Halo
delicately on
still.
its
I'm
roof,
not an Xbox
and we're
guy.
gonna find out what it takes to flip a Warthog in real life.
Okay.
And to help me conduct this experiment, I have
Stuff that
recruited a
might
very
not be-
special lab rat, Mr. Miles Luna.
Miles!
I can't help but feel like I was a little
It's
more
Miles
forced than recruited.
Simmons!
Well, forcing is a very important part of it.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought Gus would have just
So would you say that you are
been
familiar
there.
with the Halo franchise?
I would say that I am mildly to moderately familiar with Halo.
Okay, well then I'm sure you've seen this scenario before then.
Oh yeah, 1,000 times.
Okay, how would you handle this in the game?
Well, I'd just walk up to it, hit that little X button, and we'd be right as rain.
All right, well, since we
I
can't
was
do
gonna
that in
say,
real life, our
PlayStation.
control
Nah,
today,
it's
and every
okay.
good experience
There's
has
the X
control,
button on the
is that
Xbox.
Miles is going to attempt to flip the Warthog back over using just his brute strength.
Yeah, it's
Just
not
him,
as
really.
easy
Yeah,
as
but we
it in
think that
real
might work.
life.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go through that whole song and dance, or he might do it, who knows?
What do I care? I'm not the one wearing the armor. Maybe working my tan.
Oh, Bernie.
All right, Miles, you ready? I want you to flip it.
This is
in
what you
3,
get. This is what you get,
2.
Felix.
I don't know why I'm timing this. Just flip it. Go.
Preparation. Get those muscles flexing.
Miles, lift with your back, not with your
Come
legs.
on,
Come
Felix.
Who's your daddy?
No, there's no button to flip it on the steering.
God
Ow!
damn it!
Spiders never die. They're just missing in action or on their back. Get in with the hips. Be forceful with it. Just be forceful. Don't be afraid. There you go. Good hustle.
All right, well, that's disappointing but predictable. All right,
Yeah.
come over here. Come here.
I don't
come here.
think anyone could lift like
Get in
a
here.
car by themselves.
Clearly
It's
that didn't
just
go very well.
gameplay mechanics and all that
I
jazz.
don't know. I thought maybe you'd flip it over. You'd get hurt and that'd be funny or something. I heard you've been working out. What happened with that?
Not enough to lift 2 tons.
All right. Well, clearly, since one person cannot flip the
Expectations.
Warthog on his own, we don't want to give up. What would be the
Emphasis
fun
on
in that?
his.
Why don't we head back into the shop and figure out what it's going to take to flip this bad boy over?
We've come out to the Rooster Teeth
Like some
workshop
kind of like
to show you exactly
I don't know. What's
how we're
those
gonna
things
get
that
this
force the
enormous
doors
beast
down that police
back
do?
on its wheels.
Something like
In order
that.
for us to do that, we brought in our newest scientist, Mr. Marcus Laporte. Marcus, what are our challenges
Hello,
in
Marcus.
getting this bad boy back on its wheels?
Okay, well, first and foremost, we had to make this thing structural. When we first got it, it was really more decorative.
Nice. I'm really enjoying this.
First, the Rooster Teeth effects team will use steel plates to reinforce the truck frame so the Warthog can actually sit upside down, essentially creating a roll cage.
Right, it's just going to be a bit
We will
awkward.
also weld large metal rings to the body of the truck, which will then be connected by cable to a pneumatic ram. The pneumatic ram will use compressed nitrogen to pull our vehicle back onto its wheels.
Neat.
In Halo, players flip the Warthog in mere seconds. To do that in real life will
Yeah,
require between
speed's gonna
1,000
be-
and 1,500 PSI.
Yeah, speed's going to be a
That's
bit of
more
a
than
contribution.
37,000 pounds of force.
We'll wing it. Oh man, I'm just enjoying this, like this red versus blue. I need to get more Immersion episodes done because Metal Gear 1 this was awesome.
Okay, so if this goes according to plan, we should go from this to that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I know, I just wanted to show you the model. That's what I- So, Marcus, how are we going to set this
Hey,
thing up?
it's an impressive model,
Here
okay?
is-
Oh!
It's a blue
We have an
button.
X button. That's awesome.
Oh, next button.
Next button.
Because I'm the scientist. What do you care? All right, I'm afraid to touch it. So I hit this.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
not the
that
one
little
wearing the
flips.
armor.
That's what we're hoping for.
All right, let's count it down.
So
3,
it's connected. Okay, let's go.
2, 1.
Not as fast as the Warthog Flip, unless it's slow motion. No, it's not. Still not as fast, but. Oh no! The little bobby thing. Ooh, neat, neat.
Oh, shit!
Pretty neat stuff. Although the little mini thing didn't survive, so. Oh, was that accurate depiction of
congratulations,
speed?
that was
Okay, it's just
awesome.
slow mo.
Wow, that worked a lot better than you did, Miles. No offense.
Wow, shots at Miles.
Well, since Miles
Hey,
obviously could
Felix
not flip it
deserved
over
it.
on his own, but science could. Our winner for today
Science!
is science. And Marcus,
Yay!
What did I get?
Advice.
you get to keep the suit of armor. You have to wear it home.
Hey, I take that as a consolation prize, okay?
Jesus. Could you guys have taken any longer? There's gonna be nothing left at the base but ice cream soup. I guess I'm actually okay with when I say it out loud.
You're fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's disgusting, and no one likes ice cream soup.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but that was the best damn episode of Red vs. Blue I've ever seen. The only thing that could possibly make it better would be a larger-than-life, completely unnecessary, gratuitous explosion. Yeah, but
Oh, there's gonna be a bomb in the thing. Oh, there, it actually is.
Well, what about that bomb in the Jeep? Borehole to the face. No.
He's connected to the bomb, isn't it? Yes! He didn't know. Someone want to buy a new Warthog? Damn.
Guess there was a bomb in the Jeep. Told you.
Paul Lopez. It was... Assholes. Definitely. Well, that Immersion episode rocked. Definitely. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, it was just really, really awesome. To be fair, I did think the Warthog, like, looking at it, like, in slow motion, it was all dramatic effect, but I think that was when they compared it to the in-game footage, I think, yeah, it was, like, slowed down previously from where it was like, oh, it's not as, fast. Looks like I was wrong. It was just really, really awesome, though, and seeing Bernie, take shots at Miles. Really awesome stuff. Deserves it, doesn't he? Felix deserves it. In all seriousness, that was a really, really awesome episode, and I don't know, I just love, like, the idea of, like, these kind of things where you take an element from video gaming and place it into a scenario. How would you respond in real life? Like the Metal Gear one. How would you respond to a cardboard box in real life? Like the Metal Gear. For those who are not familiar with Metal Gear, there's a nice stealth element. You can hide in a cardboard box and go unnoticed. If you saw a cardboard box in the middle of like an area, how would you respond? Definitely, like, it would just be bizarre. But no, like I said, I'm not really familiar with the Halo franchise. I mean, I guess the most amount of knowledge I've gotten from Halo is Red versus Blue. So, yeah, it's just really, really bizarre, definitely. But, I feel like I pick up quite a few things from watching Red versus Blue, like the Warthog Flip and everything. Like, if you handed me a controller, asked me to play Halo, it would probably give me a prompt, but I wouldn't know how to flip a Warthog over from instinct. Like, I would basically need to be told and all that jazz. So, yeah, it's just interesting getting to know a bit more about Halo as well, considering I'm a PlayStation guy, don't hate me. But, speaking of that, my battery's getting low. But, it's nice to appreciate other stuff around the world in gaming and whatnot. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, Xbox fans could go and suck it. I'm one of the rare breeds that, is fine with them. Just, I prefer PlayStation, so, yeah. I'm not telling all Xbox people that they suck and all that. So yeah, but no, that was a really, really awesome episode. Like I said, I would have expected Gus to, I don't know, be under the red helmet or something like that, because I know of course he plays Simmons in Red vs. Blue, and it looked a bit Simmons-ish, because it had like the darker red armor. So I was like, oh, is this guy? Oh no, it's Miles. So, because otherwise I would have, if it were to be based off who they play in Red vs. Blue, you'd expect a greyish-orange armour for Miles, so, yeah, that's why I'm not complaining, though, because Miles is a delight anyways, through everything. Camp, Red vs. Blue, of course, because of the fact he played a great villain. Everywhere, he's just a delight. So, the final one of, Season 4... Ooh. Hang on, I dropped something. Okay, whatever. I'll pick it up after, I'll probably forget, but, yes, the final episode of Red vs. Blue. Red vs. Blue versus Rooster Teeth. Oh. So, I saw a meme, I've been participating in a meme, like Marvel, like with the Avengers, it's gonna be our most ambitious crossover yet, and just reading this title alone just makes me think, like, the Red versus Blue guys are going to meet the Rooster Teeth guys, and now that that's a possibility, given the title, I want Ruby to beat up. Like, that would just be so super, that would actually be really, really interesting. But I think Red versus Blue is more, like, plausible, given the CGI and all that kind of jazz. They're more realistic in terms of, you know, cosmetics than Ruby are. Although it would be so interesting. I don't know. You could just still get Lindsay to play Ruby and, yeah, all that kind of jazz. Just make up some kind of weird excuse for it. But, yes, the final episode of season 14, and then it's back to normality. I've enjoyed these anthologies, and I'm gonna miss them. So, with that said, let's just dive into episode 24. And also, hang on, I'm gonna pause you there, Vic. Also, there's gonna be a little cut, just because this camera can only run to 20 minutes and all that jazz, per click. So there's gonna be a little, cut in the middle of something. It's nothing major. I know people are going to be saying, you know, get a longer camera and all that jazz. I'm happy with this one. And besides, Mark Ruffalo held it, so I can't replace it. All jokes aside, it's no biggie.
Now,
so,
I know
yes.
it's been a while since we covered it, but for this last piece, I'd like to bring up the whole multiverse theory again.
Ooh.
See, I was digging through my archives and I found something crazy. I mean, seriously, dude. C-A-R-A-Z.
I don't think that's how you spell
about a universe
crazy.
where Red vs. Blue is just a cartoon made by a bunch of losers in Texas. I mean, talk about far-fetched. But still, seemed entertaining enough. So, let's just humor the idea.
Yes, let's. Next you'll be telling me there's some weird geeky reactor just watching this episode right now. Insane idea.
Oh yeah, that's it, Lopez. Way to bend over and work those nuts. Grip that shaft. Give him a good screw.
Dios mío.
You're going, why can't you? Yeah, exactly.
Understand how our teleporter keeps breaking. Who could be taking
I don't understand why Dono keeps resurrecting like Lazarus.
Physical location object transfer device, sometimes referred to as a plot device for short. Not that I would know.
Teleporter schmeleporter. I already tried telling him all you have to do is turn the power off and then turn it back on. Probably
yes.
fix itself.
Rule 101.
It's proven science, like, global cooling. Bueno, okay, ha. Incompetencia
save it from your
Move just amigos, wasabi. Sons, activate red-based
Oh,
teleporter
so you
#1.
understood that, okay. But nothing else.
Whoa, what's wrong with this thing?
Oh, this is gonna bring them into... Oh no, this is gonna bring them to... Oh!
Hello.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It was. And I really wanted to climax with all you guys.
Por favor, hágalo detenga.
Ha! Stupid Blue. You walked right into the trap we didn't even know we had set.
Which means you is even dumber than us is. Caboose,
Yeah,
why
like-
were you in our teleporter?
Come
Well,
on.
I was playing hide and seek with Tucker and crawled into the
Wait,
deep
what?
freezer, my favorite hiding spot, when I saw a bright light.
Wait!
Oh,
Cut!
okay.
Guys,
I was
what
thinking,
are you
what
doing?
the
Okay,
fuck?
those are Caboose's lines. You're bobbing to the wrong heads. The blue guy, not the red guy.
Oh, son of a bitch. There's too many
There
damn
we
colors
go,
in this
sort
goddamn
of-
show.
No, it's so confusing.
Guys, please, you know I hate it when I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, right? So could you just, reason with me here?
I was gonna say,
Mr. Miles Luna,
too many
don't feel
colours.
sarcastic. Mr. Ryder got to use the big words like sarcastic.
It's like a standard word, dude. It's like a basic word.
Yeah, spell it in a sentence for me. Sarcastic.
Do you not know what
What the?
sarcastic
Okay,
is?
let's not get...
Well.
If it
Bernie.
isn't another episode
Bernie.
of Red vs. Blue in production.
I'd pay to see that.
Lovable collection of bickering morons. Of course, the actual characters in the actual show are funny, but I guess you dipshits are even funnier.
Bernie, so
Oh.
good to see you. Look, it's getting late. We have a tight schedule here, and all we have left to drink are these Rocket Rooster energy drinks that Matt keeps forcing on everyone.
That's because it gives you a magical level of efficiency, Miles.
I don't know, you'd expect Matt to drink them all, considering you... But I'm kidding.
What do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe drink less.
Miles. Maybe
You don't have to drink
I want
them.
to save the legacy of my inspiring career from the millennial hacks that have taken over my show. You know, back when we worked on Red vs. Blue, we actually gave a shit. Isn't that right, Jeff?
I don't remember.
I remember you
were
were on
there
the show
from
for
the
like
start.
6 years.
Exactly, he was that...
All right, well, Grams, thanks for stopping by, but I think it's time you two just shuffled on out of here if you want to catch that early bird special.
Oh,
I hear the senior
wow.
discount ends at 5 p.m.
Oh, damn!
Feel the Bernie burn.
You got there. No, you got
yeah,
there. That was good. That's
good stuff.
Okay.
That was...
All right, well, I guess you guys think
was worse than
pretty
me.
hot shit, huh? Well, guess what? We are the hottest shit that there is. In fact,
Yeah.
we're so hot, we're like
a giant bag of shit that's lit on fire, and then you put on your neighbor's doorstep, ring the doorbell, and run away in the middle of the night. And then your neighbor comes out in his robe and his slippers, and he's like, what's this? Oh, it's a huge burning bag on my doorstep. I better put that out. So he starts stomping on it. He's stomping on the fire. But guess what? He's not stomping on fire. He's stomping on shit. And that hot shit that's on the bottom of his slipper, that's us.
Yeah, I don't even like that. Like,
That's a
but
really
that was...
fucking weird metaphor.
You're a really fucking weird metaphor. Am I right, Jeff?
I don't know.
I love how he keeps back into
I
Jeff,
still
but,
drink
like,
a lot.
good man. Good man.
Gentlemen,
I'm just saying, I'm loving how he's
okay. Now, if you'll
going
excuse us,
to
we
Jeff
gotta get
back
back
him up.
to adding 3 dozen brand new pivotal characters to this season's story arc.
Ooh.
Later.
I made people characters. Come on, Jeff, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, Jeff.
I don't know, the way he said later is that tapping into Felix in my... It's just Lawrence.
All right, now, was that a sarcastic high five or a
Oh,
serious
for God's
one?
sake.
I just don't want to go down this road again, okay?
What does sarcastic mean?
Son of a bitch. How can they be so arrogant? No one's better than me.
I just love how Bernie
we can
just
put those guys in
bawled
their
at
place.
them.
But how?
How?
We could
How
convince them to make
indeed.
some kind of permanent change to their appearance, like a mark or a design or something on their skin that seems super cool at first, but after 14 years or so seems ever so slightly less cool. Who am I kidding? Nobody's dumb enough to fall for that repeatedly.
No, nobody's that dumb. What we need is
Plan? An axe?
a simple solution.
Oh, to shut off the power. Oh.
Like the Nazis.
What?
That's Jeff, that's the final solution. I'm gonna cut the power.
Oh.
To be fair, this can
that
be
was
the...
kind of weird.
Something you want to tell us, Jeff? To be fair, this is the final solution. You can't progress.
Precisely, Lopez.
Oh,
Scientifically,
wait.
There's only one way
Are
to
they
make sure
good
the
to jump through
teleporter
the...
is finally working properly. And that's for all of us to jump into it at exactly the same moment.
The same moment they activate the kill... Oh,
That doesn't make any sense. On the count of 3.
It's going to create some what kind of weird connection that warps them into this world.
Yeah. 1.
Oh man, this is gonna work perfectly.
Oh, this
is going to be fun.
2.
This is never going to work.
And
3. Oh?
3. 3. Guys, what the fuck are you doing? Tucker's supposed to come out of the teleporter and say his line.
Oh,
Which one is Tucker again?
crying out
The
loud.
teal one.
I thought it was cyan.
No, Carolina cyan. Tucker's aquamarine.
They're the same color.
What's wrong with turquoise?
Guys, look, Tucker's black when he comes out of the teleporter, okay? It's not important because black lines don't matter.
Boy, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh! I get the rep. Oh, man.
And
Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
3.
Yeah, it's all connected. Yeah. Oh man, here we go. Then pulling the switch to drink, and then yes, it was awesome.
What are you screaming about?
I don't know. Just seems like the popular thing to do. Ah!
Yes.
Andy, worked hard. You're going to give away our position.
What position?
Where are we?
We're in the real world.
How is it we are looking so good? Check out the
I
sheen on my
wonder.
armor. I feel like I just got slathered in baby oil, and now I'm ready to party.
Can it, Pinky Pants? It's clear that our teleporter has been sabotaged. And now, we find ourselves smack dab in the middle of
The real
enemy's
world.
lair.
Or the enemy's lair, that
This
works too.
lair looks more like a warehouse.
That would make it a lair house.
Yes.
I agree,
Called
Lopez.
Rooster Teeth.
There could be traps set around every corner. What's the plan, Sarge? We need to reconnoiter. Emphasis on the noitre.
Got it. I'll scope out the enemy's mess hall. Perhaps by eating their food, I'll learn the way they think.
There's gotta be a control room here
Of course,
somewhere.
of course,
And hopefully
Griff.
a day spa.
Ooh, maybe we can give each other facials.
Lopez knows what's up. I feel like if Church was there.
You take the left flank, Simmons the right. Donut, take the rear.
As always.
Really? Are you saying that, Donut? I feel like if Church was there, even he would think, what the hell is this? Lopez seems to be the only one who's like nailed everything down.
Hey, Joel.
I always think he's the
Oh, yeah,
smartest.
hey, man. You're late.
Oh!
Yeah, I like to come in after the animators have gone home for the day and
get these two to me.
So I got like the used Kleenex and then the lotion, and I'm about to mess with the browser history.
Oh, hey, type this in.
Get Joel and Caboose to meet, please.
S-P-I...
Meet Spot.
What was that?
I think someone's coming.
Okay, quick, let's hide.
Please, can we get Caboose and... Wait, isn't that Matters? Oh!
Someone put a wall in my way.
A nice reference to episode 6 of season 6.
What the hell was that? I don't know. I'm gonna go around back and try to figure it out. I'll hold this position, okay?
So weird. It's so weird seeing, Matt not go into his Sarge voice. Oh man. But can we get Joel and Caboose to meet just for that sake? For Caboose's reaction.
Motion capture computer. Authorized personnel only? What in the Samba?
Admiral Sergeant Duck, the computer is mimicking me. That computerized road.
Occam's laser. I see what's going on here. Our enemy has figured out a way to capture our every move and then turn it against us.
Oh, for crying out loud.
With technology like this, they could control an entire army. Possibly even two.
Or even an entire dance party.
Yes. Let's dance part. Oh, please, please. I'm just wanting Joe. Oh. Mother of God.
That can't be good.
Oh man, this is so weird. This is so weird, but I just love it.
Gee whiz, the enemy sure drinks a lot of energy drinks. That must be exhausting. Where's the real
It's for someone's rear end.
What what the enemy eats?
Oh, isn't it nice to be...
Healthy, not fattening enough.
Oh no!
Vegetables.
And...
Where the hell do they keep the Oreos?
Jeff!
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing. Just cleaning up the mess here, sir.
Kitchen duty, huh? Man, I hate cleaning stuff.
Yeah, tell me about it. I hate doing any kind of work, especially if it benefits others.
Ain't nothing like doing nothing.
Yeah, now you're talking.
I wonder why these two are becoming best friends.
Not a chance. I haven't done anything in years.
Not doing anything isn't nothing. It's actually something. And you can be proud of that kind of nothing something.
You're right. It takes a lot of work to avoid doing work. And that's the kind of work I don't ever avoid.
Why can't other people see that being lazy is the hardest job of all?
Right? I like the way you think. And hey,
of course
I
you
hate
do.
sharing
Of
almost
course
as
you
much
do.
as I hate work, but if you're still looking for those Oreos, why don't you try the vegetable crisper?
Aw, sweet. I'll tell you what, buddy. Maybe we could split these. I'm only gonna eat the middle part anyway.
Me too. And you know what? I think I have just the thing for us to wash it down with.
I'm not so sure. Oh. No, that's good whiskey!
I'm not cleaning that
No! Oh, just saying. Jeff and Griff get along. Of course.
It's a dump. Is this a Merv Griffin set?
Oh no! The rooster. Where's Gus?
What do we have here? Looks like some kind of communication device.
What was that?
So we're potentially going to see Caboose and Joel meet.
Testing?
Testing?
Hello?
Hello?
The system seems to have some kind of feedback loop.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a feedback loop.
We did say
The
yeah.
feedback loop seems to be modulating itself,
That's unusual.
but not entirely unpredicted.
Mathematically, it makes perfect sense.
Oh
I've
no.
finally proven my theory.
Using this device,
The feedback loop has allowed me to transcend the barrier of the space-time continuum.
and I can now communicate with myself
In the future.
Some things are a constant.
Now, future me, where are you? I mean, where am I? I mean, where are we?
This location, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's very ugly. Kind of place that only someone with very bad taste would enjoy. I mean, it's a real fucking shit show in here.
I just love the nice, playful jabs and the interactions with each other.
What is it?
I think I saw the enemy. He's a fucking ugly bastard.
Enemy? Is there some kind of war in the future? What's going on?
Oh, wow!
Stupid question is that?
Just
Don't you know
say
anything?
that,
Hey, man, I'm not the one from the fucking future, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I better just get out of here. This is definitely the time to retreat.
Retreat? Fuck that shit. Don't be a pussy.
What? I don't have any backup.
Do you have any weapons? I don't know, something you can fight with?
I have a rifle with 60 rounds and a couple grenades.
What the fuck? Man, the future's crazy.
Yeah, it can be.
I
Very.
don't know, use one of your grenades and shoot any of the bad guys who come out.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh, holy shit!
Poor Gus.
I see the enemy. I'm gonna shoot him.
Don't shoot yourself.
Fuck the future.
Fuck the future. Yes. Oh.
Take that, I like that.
My God. The enemy is attacking.
Yes, they're gonna hear that and they'll be like, oh no.
Holding position.
Caboose crying out loud. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Something you don't see every day.
I live for this. I see Ruby. I see Ruby. Oh no. Matt and oh no. What's Sarge gonna say?
Whoa. Hey. Quit your yapping, dirtbag. Where are the rest of your soldiers?
Soldiers? You mean employees? It's a practical joke. Right?
I just love how they keep meeting their voice actors selves.
I punch you in the face.
So no?
Who's in charge here?
I am.
Wrong again. I am.
No, I am.
No, I am.
No, I am.
Oh no.
I am.
Oh
Why are you
no.
repeating the words I say?
You hear my shotgun a-cocking? You better start a-talking.
This is the craziest episode ever.
Trying out one-liners?
Shut up, dirtbag.
Hello?
Oh, if only Church was here.
Anybody still here? Yo.
Because I think this was, when the whole Epsilon deal was going around season 6.
Oh my god.
Ay, Dios mío.
Doesn't
What
he?
the hell's happening in here?
El hombre que me ha criado.
He has brought all of us here. Oh no. And now we seem to be stuck.
Quiero terminar mi misión sabiendo que hicimos el mejor trabajo que se puede fabricar y nunca comprometido nuestra integridad. Ahora, después de 14 años, es el momento por último para ir a casa.
Yeah, dude, I don't speak Spanish. I have no fucking clue what you just said.
I just love how he...
I wish that I could go just 1 week without dealing with those fucking morons.
That sounds a lot like Church.
Okay, listen.
Doesn't he voice Lopez as well?
I don't know how this happened.
I'm not
Before
sure.
you pull that trigger, I do know one thing.
It's just because they
Crazy
meet with
people
each
about to
other.
run around that corner and smash right into you.
Do you really think I'm gonna fall for that nonsense?
Here we go. Oh damn! Oh damn!
Go!
Matt, just go!
And that, you see, is not only the true meaning of life, but why all of us should invest all of our money in gold.
Joel, what the hell are you doing, man? Come on, we're getting the hell out of here.
Right behind you.
Oh man, this is just the best encounter ever.
Goodbye, friend.
That was the smartest person I have ever met.
What happened?
Of course.
Where did the enemy go?
Of bloody course.
They were one step ahead of us.
That bastard. It's like he was reading my mind.
Oh, this war between Rooster Teeth and the Reds and Blues.
God.
What the hell is going on? Did we all really just see what I think we saw?
Maybe we were just hallucinating, right? Like we probably had too much Rocket Rooster energy drink. That?
Yes, that.
Maybe not
See?
enough?
Oh, God's sake.
Fuck you guys. It's a major profit center.
Matt, whatever's going on, we have to figure it out. We have to reverse it. The switch. That's how we got into this mess.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it makes sense. We turn the power off, and we turn it back on again, and the problem
And they're
fixes itself.
connected to the power.
Proven science, like global cooling.
Oh, for God's
We can do
sake.
this, guys. We can do this.
Concentrate.
1,
Let go! That
Oh,
is my
damn it.
Xbox.
This is my teleporter. Hey, it's an Xbox, you can get a PlayStation.
I told you I don't speak Spanish.
Two.
Let go!
Hey guys, I didn't get a
Oh,
facial, but I did
donut.
want a bunch
Oh,
of energy
no.
drinks and made us all cocktails.
Christ, Donut. Are you fucking kidding me?
Now who wants the cock and who wants the tail?
Crying out loud. Oh, here we go. Oh no, Bernie's gonna get sent, isn't he? Son of a bitch. It needs a little juice, of course, because it did the first time, it does the second time. Oh no. Yeah, Bernie got sent to the Red versus Blue universe.
Hello.
Son of a bitch.
Of course.
I
You could become church.
that maybe everything's back to normal.
Yeah, the problem seems to have fixed itself. Hashtag science.
So, I guess the real lesson here is that it's perfectly safe to drink Rocket Rooster brand energy drink.
I'm not drinking that. Don't
There are no proven
publicize it.
long-term or short-term side effects.
Yes, that's the real lesson. Fucking idiot.
Idiot.
What? What?
I'm gonna go
Of course.
count my gold, because that's what I do.
Guys, this is how we make all of our money. I mean, literally all of our money.
I'm just loving how Matt's
Can you
coming
just
up
work
with
with me?
insane ideas like
I mean, it only
Sarge.
causes cancer in some people.
In some people. Oh. Tucker! There he is!
Oh, fuck berries.
And Matt, of course, wrote that. That was the craziest mother bloody episode ever. It's a load of himselfs. Barbara? Where was Barbara? Where was Barbara? Oh! Hello.
You know, it's weird how we haven't seen Bernie around.
Yeah, it's not the same without him.
I wonder why.
Gotta admit, kind of like the new guy, though.
Well, hello.
Oh, God's sake!
Bow, chicka, bow, ow. Ow, bow, ow.
Oh man, good on you, Bob. Good on you, Bob. So I guess Tuckers would play, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reds and Blues, Chicos and Chicas, it's been fun.
And reactors
As an
and
old
all.
bald British dude once said, all good things must come to an end. You know, I keep thinking back to this whole multiverse thing.
Yes.
If there's really an infinite number of parallel universes,
Which
then
there
that
is.
means there's probably an infinite number of stories out there that still need to be told. Maybe some of them are funny. Maybe some of them are sad. Maybe some of them start off looking funny, but then they totally hit you with the bait and switch and get you all sad. I don't know. After all, I'm just one of an infinite number of Vicks.
Oh, of
which
course.
is exactly why I'm here.
Crisis
Why
of
I've been
Infinite
guiding you this
Vicks.
entire time. To open a window. To open your eyes to the truth. As
And
long
I've
as there's
seen the
stories, there needs to be storytellers. And
Wise
that
words.
is where you come in.
Oh?
Tell your story, dude or dudettes. It could be one in a billion others, but it'll be yours.
I would make
it about the
crappy
Reds.
Red versus Blue.
Make it about the Blues. Heck,
episode.
make it about some other group of soldiers that no one ever heard about until you told them. Show us villains that tell themselves they're heroes. Build entire worlds brick by brick. Teach the galaxy about friendship.
Yay,
But
'cause
whatever
friendship.
you
Friendship's
do,
awesome.
don't
See, hashtag
stop.
friendship.
Because a universe without stories, well, that's just empty space, amigo.
Wise words, Vic.
All right,
Wise
well, that does it for me.
words.
I'm out. Bye, bye, bye. B-I-C-K, signing off.
Nice. Wise words of advice. It's just the universe is empty without stories. Wow. That was awesome. So yeah, that's it. That's season 14 complete. That was bloody insane. I just really enjoyed that so much, especially the idea that the Reds and Blues would meet their voice actor selves. I was so hoping for Joel and Caboose to meet, and it was I didn't expect anything different to what we got. It was just one of the best things ever. And of course Caboose would say he's the smartest person. I had a feeling that Joel would be the smartest person Caboose has ever met. I just loved some of the similarities, that were, or some of the, I don't know, connections that were placed in this episode, especially with Griff and Jeff just discussing about the importance of laziness, of course. It was so good, but, oh, Jeff, you hurt me, man. You hurt me by dropping that whiskey. I mean, that would never be me. I would just slowly put the whiskey down, if anything. You don't appreciate whiskey, man. Come on. But it was just so good seeing everything go on. The similarities, especially with Gus and Simmons, you know, when they were discussing, I've created some kind of modulator for the space-time continuum. It was awesome stuff. And then, Gus, throwing fake shade to himself, of course. It was just really, really fun stuff. But that was insane. That was brilliant. Bernie discussing with Lopez, of course, himself, because, of course, Church is not there, but he does voice other characters in Red vs. Blue as well. So, I don't know. I mean, with him mainly known to play Church or Epsilon, you just wonder, okay, how would... Because he went all savage to Miles and the guys earlier on, of course, when they were, taking the it's the oldies, let's, take the piss out of them. But he went all savage towards them, and, you just want to say, okay, because Church is an asshole to others, you just want to know what is he going to be like to Bernie. I would be so up for that, definitely. Unless that is how, considering this is the multiverse, and now Bernie has been sent to the Red vs. Blue universe, that is how he becomes Church. Dun dun dun. Theory. He just accepts life. I think it's Valhalla they're at, actually, because of course this is after season 6, because of course, it's the whole situation where Caboose was the only blue member. Tucker was at that was where CT was, of course, and then we all know what happened to Church. So it was just really, really fun to see this episode. It was just really, really nuts. I just loved it. And I loved the interaction with Matt and Sarge. It was brilliant. Who's the leader, of course. I think these matchups were a match made in heaven. It was just really, really great. The entire story was just absolutely insane, of course. And, it was so funny, of course, when everything, because Lopez said he was going to fix up the teleporter anyways, and that's how they would get home, of course. But it also needs a little bit of juice for both ways, because it did to get the Reds and Blues here, and it did to send the Red and Blues back. So it was just really, really bizarre, but I just loved it. I freaking loved that episode so much, and it was just insane. It was absolutely brilliant stuff. I love the, Miles as well. There was a little bit of Felix coming out, especially when he was conversing with Bernie, when he when both parties were throwing shade in that. But yeah, I felt there was a little bit of Felix coming out there, so that was really, really neat. I think I think with everyone who was in Red vs. Blue, they presented a little bit of themselves. In Red vs. Blue, you saw the angry, aggressive attitude that Church has in Bernie, and you saw, like I said, there was that bit of Felix coming out of Miles, and then everyone else, of course, it was self-explanatory with their encounters with their Red vs. Blue selves. So I think that was deliberate. So yeah, really, really interesting stuff. Even the people who didn't get to meet their Red vs. Blue selves expelled a bit of their Red vs. Blue personalities in some degree, but there was a good number of references as well to past seasons. Of course, the Black Tucker thing where he was coming out of the portal in season 1. And I think season 4 as well. But yes, Tucker showing up in reality at the end. Of course, with him replacing Bernie, of course, Tucker replacing Church makes perfect sense. But that was an insane episode. I really bloody enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed season 14, and now we're getting on to more serious. I mean, there's going to be fun with Red vs. Blue as always, but these are anthologies. These are nice, like, they can meddle with whatever in season 14, whereas now we've got a strict storyline for season 15. It's probably a new one as well, because it's deviating away from the Chorus trilogy now, so be very interested to see what happens in season 15. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!